Hello and welcome. I'm Lady Nevaeh and I'm going to share with you the animal alphabet. This book is really unique in all the ways. It shows the whole alphabet, and each page is counting on a letter. So A is for, let's see what it says, an alligator. That's what A is. We're going to go through the whole alphabet. So B, here we are. B is for, and then we slide it, bear. Wow. Can you say that? We've gone through A and B. Let's go to the next letter. What do you think the next letter is? If you know your alphabet, you'll be able to tell me what the next letter is. What's the next letter? Take a big guess. It's not E. What is it? It rhymes with E. It's C. C is for, let's slide it, a camel. Wow. D is for, let's see what animal is behind D if we slide it. A dolphin. It swims in the ocean, a dolphin. All right. Sorry these are not done in advance, but somebody's been reading the book. E is for, I guess you already guessed it, elephant. That's what E is for. We're going through this book that has all the letters of the alphabet and giving you an animal for each letter. F is for, can you guess what F is for? Well, let's see. So slide it. F is for frog. You know the noise that a frog makes? Something like that. Not really that. Okay, let's keep moving forward. The next letter in the alphabet is G. Let's move the camera so we can see. All right. G is for, ooh, it has legs. Can you guess? Giraffe, yes. And H is for, what do you think that animal is? Big word, hippopotamus. Wow, hippopotamus. Oops, we lost our stand. Let's see if we can get it back here again. Sorry about that. We're out in our back patio enjoying the weather today. Okay, there we go. All right, we just did H, and the next letter is I. I is for, let's slide it, iguana. Look at that. Kind of scary, isn't it? J is for, oops, here's a tail. What do we think it is? Jaguar. In the cat family, like tiger and lion. Jaguar. How pretty of an animal the jaguar is. Yes. All right, let's go to the next page. K is for, what does that animal look like to you? Can you guess? K is for, let's see. Koala bear. Oh, koalas, they're in Australia. L is for, I think we just mentioned that earlier. Look at the tail. What do you think it is? L is for lion. Yes, of course, a lion. All right. M is for, that should be an easy one. See the tail? Let's see what M is for. M is for a monkey. How many of you got that right? N is for, that's interesting. Look at that. What's N for? Okay, N is for, I never heard of this animal. I knew it. Okay, it looks like something in the reptile family, but a Inuit is the name. I'm not familiar with that animal. Are you? Huh? I knew it? What else could N be for with an animal? That's a good question that you can answer. Okay, let's move right on. Alrighty, we're doing the alphabet and the animals that are in the alphabet for the letter, what it stands for. O is for, look at all these tentacles. What do you think that is? O is for an octopus, of course, an octopus. And P is for, okay, come on, some of you already know in advance what it is. Share it with us. You can share it in the comment section of this video. P is for, what does that look like to you? Let's slide it and see. Penguin. In Alaska, the penguins, and he's on his stomach. That's why we didn't notice or could tell, because he was on his stomach. All right. Q is for, what could Q be for? Let's see. Q. Can you think of any animal that starts with the letter Q? I can't. Not right now. Let's see. Q is for quail, a bird, a very pretty bird, quail. That's what Q is for. And Ara is for, that might be an easy one. It looks really heavy. Let's see. A rhinoceros. Oh my goodness, did you guess that? Did anybody guess that? Did anyone guess that? What an R was for? Look at that. He has a big horn on the end of her or his face. Okay, let's turn the page. We're moving right along. All right. S is for, that should be an easy one. Everyone has seen one of these, at least in the zoo, if not at home. I hope not, because they're kind of scary. S is for a snake. Yes. And T is for, this looks familiar with stripes in the cat family. What do you think? A tiger. Of course, a tiger. We're going through the alphabet pretty fast here. Wow, we're almost done. I'm Lady Nevaeh, and I'm offering you kids story time for kids by Lady Nevaeh. Kids Story Time on YouTube and on Facebook. U is for, does that look familiar with anyone? U, what could that be for? What animal? Oh, this is a different name. Ural. That looks like a ram with the horns and everything, but that's the name for it, I guess. That's for you. And V is for, is a wing. What do you think it is? Let's see. Vulture. Ooh, that's a big bird. And a vulture loves to eat on dead things. That's so sad. But that's what a vulture does. Okay, we're almost at the end of the alphabet. How have you all been doing? Have you been guessing everything? I hope so. W is for, what animal could that be? Let's see. Let's slide and see. A walrus. Oh, a walrus. Okay. That's a big animal that you usually see near the water, and he has fangs. It's not a penguin, but it's usually hanging around seagulls and, not seagulls, sea lions and walrus. X is for, a Zionist. I can't pronounce it. Exomus. Exopus. Xenopus. I think that's what that is. That's a special bird. I'm not familiar with that bird, but Inapis, I think the X is silent when you pronounce it. Please correct me if anyone knows. And Y is for, what does that look like? Y, a animal. A yak with the horns, yes, a yak. And we've gone from A, B, C to Z. So what animal could Z represent? That looks very familiar. I think you know. A zebra. Oh, wasn't that fun? Yes. Animal alphabet. Slide and seek the ABCs. That was a lot of fun. And you all were very good at guessing. Thank you so much for your time. This is Lady Nevaeh with Kids Storytime Online by Nevaeh. Bye now.